Vámonos.
Vente, mamá. Yeah.
Okay. No, otro. See, that makes it hard though, because she's just gonna grab the first one that's up there. Más acá. Agarra otro. Oh, jeez. We got the pastels going. And then...
She's ready.
A ver, agarra uno de allí. Ok, muy bien. Ciérrale. Ya no. Ok, ese. Mira, ábrelo y vas a agarrar uno. Agarra uno. Oh, no. Ok. A ver. Allí. Agarra unos. Ok, ponlo aquí. Otro. Más. Agarra más.
That's all she wants.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful.
Ponlo aquí, mamá.
Dáselos a papá. A ver, ven, escoge uno. ¿Cuál quieres? She's gonna get both of them. ¿Cuál quieres? No.
No,
Pon
both
uno
of
allá
them.
adentro.
That
Ese.
one.
It's glossy. Alright, so we're gonna get started by sharing everything that Camila picked out for me. Not even gonna lie, I am extremely nervous because it was going good and then she just added a few things in there that I was like, whoo, how am I gonna come up with something? So, first on the list we have Selfless. It is a nude acrylic from Vanessa Nails. I don't remember the shade of it, so I'm kind of scared that it's gonna clash with all the colors. We have Tequila Lime from Kiara Sky. Next is Purple White from Not Polish. Disco Dream Glitter from Kiara Sky. And then we have a Sea Glass Jelly Much from Kiara Sky. This is a sheer one, so it makes me a little nervous. I don't know how I'm gonna make all this work. We have Blonded Moment by Not Polish. Let's Jam by Not Polish. And then she picked out a black glitter that I didn't even know I still had from Youngnails. That's gonna be fun. And then she also picked out a gold liner from, oh, cute. From Profiles Backstage. She also picked these, which are super, super cute. Now, everything honestly, like super simple, right? I'm pretty nervous of how I'm gonna incorporate this one, and I'm also very nervous on how to incorporate this. Like all of these together, perfect. We got the perfect spring nails. The flowers are perfect. They match, amazing. And then you have black, so okay, and then she didn't, I forgot to grab clear. Obviously, it was gonna be really hard for her to actually choose that. So I have some here at my house, which I'm just going to add to the bunch because we need clear. That's kind of inevitable. So first and foremost, I already pre-prepped my hand. I went ahead and applied our tips, easy tape, another tip, and then I went ahead and just added the extension. For reference, this is Vita Bella hand. We have Vita Bella tips, and then I added these freaking amazing tips that I get from Amazon. I absolutely adore them. They're non-C-curve and they just have the most perfect square shape. So we're gonna be using those for today's video. Y'all already know that I love my long nails, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. And also wanted to give you guys a little update on my set of nails that I did last. As you can see through my gloves, I don't have those anymore. I took them off. I had one pop off probably like 4 or 5 days after I did them, so I just opted for removing all of them. I did not feel like redoing that one nail. I don't know why, even though it's a really, really easy process. So I did smack it and it flew off. As far as the product goes, somebody did let me know that I was supposed to put base gel, and I do think that that probably would have made a difference, but who knows? I'll test it again in the future. It is a really good product. Definitely really like it. User error, I guess. All right, so I just went ahead and kind of trimmed these down, and then I went in and just filed them. We're gonna get into it and start our application. Okay, so thoughts. I kind of want to do like ombres using all the pastels. Of course, they're absolutely stunning colors. At first, she had picked purple and green, and I was like, ooh, Mardi Gras vibes. But then she started adding all these other colors, and I figured I would not do Mardi Gras vibes. So first of all, let me swatch this nude. Okay, that's a good match. It's a little on the opaque side, which makes me a little bit nervous, but I think I can make it work. And then I also forgot I had white in here, huh? Wait, that's not white. Oh, that's the clear. Y'all see how I struggle? This is the purple white. Okay, I was so confused. We're gonna add the purple one on the pinky. It's pretty sheer, so I might try to build it up a good bit. I want to get closer to that center area. We're gonna make sure that I am blending that slightly upwards, just so that when I try to go in with my ombre, it is nice and flush, and that'll help us blend it a lot easier. Yeah, this color is definitely a little more opaque than I would want it to be for the purpose of blending, but I think it's working. I think we're getting it. And it's also not the color choice that I would choose for this color skin tone. Now, once we're at the cuticle area, always, always, always remember to kind of bounce that product and then start gradually working it upwards very slowly. We're gonna blend down very quickly. Now do note this is a practice hand, so it will be a little different on an actual client. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup on the side. Right there. And then you can kind of see how I missed a little bit of a chunk right there. I'm just gonna go in quickly, tiny amount, and infill that tiny area. And then blend. I'm kind of just bringing down that ombre just a smidge more because I feel like it was a little too high for the length of the nail that we have. So typically I like to start right here in the center with the ombre, but because it's so long, bringing it down just makes it look a little bit more proportionate to the length of the nail. So that's why I just grabbed a tiny little bit more, put it on there, and then I quickly blended it out. And you can see how well that just blended itself out. Now switching from colors. So we have yellow, green, and blue, but I wanted to do one of the nails where it just had a mash of all the colors, and I think that'll be an easy way for me to kind of incorporate that purple and the white, because as of right now I am struggling to kind of figure out where to put them. Although now that I think about it, I totally could have used the purple white to ombre instead of the nude, and that would have looked really pretty as well. Okay, now I'm gonna grab yellow next and kind of just pat it on there as well. And then I'm gonna do that with the rest of the colors, trying to make it look cute. I don't think I'm going to use nude on this one. And then of course I have to add that purple in there somehow. So I'm just gonna add little pops of it. And then kind of just spread it out a little bit. Oh gosh, this makes me nervous. Why? It like takes one product to just ruin the entire vibe. And although the color is absolutely beautiful, I love that glitter. It would have been perfect for Mardi Gras nails, but then all the other colors didn't make sense for Mardi Gras. So maybe like right there. And I'm actually gonna kind of like mask it a little bit with the other colors that I'm using. It is okay. I'm gonna do white again and then a little bit more blue up here. It's not too bad. I think like once everything is done, it'll look fine. So that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. So basically, because the purple is a little bit on the sheer side, I'm not going to layer on the blue as much because I also want that to be a little bit on the sheer side so that it matches the purple nail vibe. So this one's very, very thin in comparison to that. And then we're gonna go in with the nude and then ombre that as well. All right, so far this is what we're looking like. And then I think for the last nail, I'm gonna keep it purple. Like, I know I have all these colors, but I already incorporated it in there, right? So I think that's gonna be like our focal point. And then this one, I'm just gonna do purple again. To not make it like super clashy. At least that's what my thought process is. I don't know. This time I'm going in with a really thin layer over the whole nail to try to see if I can get like a less patchy application. I don't like how that pinky nail came out because it's a little bit on the streaky side with the pigment not being mixed in properly. So thin layers, and that way I can kind of build it up not only in the thickness but into the opacity that I want as well. Pretty good. Now we're gonna go in again with that nude color. These are a little bit more on the, I would say, like chalkier side. The Vanessa nail one, at least this nude is. So I'm really focusing on kind of just patting it down and then very quickly, carefully try to blend it out. The more chalky a product is, the harder it's gonna be to blend out, but you could do it. It's definitely doable. You can kind of see where it's like decently blended out. I just need to focus on this area, and to fix that, all I'm going to do is grab the tiniest amount of that color, put it in just that little section, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of monomer and just pat and slightly drag that down, and now you get a perfect ombre. They're looking all right. What do we think so far? Okay, now that we're done with our application and our base design, I'm gonna go in with my clear acrylic that I added to my products. I do need a little bit more monomer though. Oh. And then we cannot forget the neutralizer drops from Not Polish. And for this process, I'm gonna be focusing more on the center of the nail and then down towards the tip. Specifically the center of the nail because that is where your ombre is. If you do not encapsulate, you must be a beast because I would probably file all that off. And it is also a really good protective layer for your colored acrylic. It just helps save a little bit of product while not having to apply it super thick. Now that we're done with our clear acrylic, we're gonna let it dry and then we'll be back and we're gonna start our filing. I'm gonna try to brainstorm some nail art ideas that I have no idea what I'm doing. But so far, we're looking pretty decent, okay? All right, now that we are dry, I'm gonna go in and file. I'm going to hand file using a hand file. I'm going to file using a hand file just because with long nails, for whatever reason, I find it a lot easier. Okay, now for the cuticle area, I'm actually gonna go in with my E-file. Again, we're gonna pop this sucker on. E-file at 4,000 RPMs, the usual. And I'm gonna just go in and lightly flush that cuticle area. And then buffing the nail very quickly using the sponge buffer from Profiles Backstage. All right, we're done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my girl off. We've officially gotten to the hard part. So I have a few different routes that I was kind of considering in my head. So I know we have these little flowers, super cute. It's gonna go very, very well with what we already have, except we also have to incorporate black glitter and gold liner. So I originally was thinking do like a black French over it, and that way you can kind of peep through the color will kind of peep through, but I don't have a black liner. So I'm going to try to do it with the gold and then go in and sprinkle on the black. See how that looks? That's so pretty. I'm not gonna like overly try to do it super perfect because this is just a test nail. Now if it works out and it looks cute, then I'll go in and do it. But honestly, this would have been like perfect Mardi Gras vibes. Hold on. Don't do that on a client. Okay, so the envision, I don't think it looks bad. So, well, I messed that up, but good thing I'm not gonna leave it on there. So pretty much we're gonna put gold or the black glitter, I think, and then put some of these on top. I don't know. I could always just outline the edge as well. That's another like kind of cute look. And it would add that extra pop of the black, but it won't take away from the color that we put. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that is straight. Again, grab our glitter. See, that's a vibe too. Okay, look. I think I'm gonna go with the outline instead of the French, just because I don't wanna take away from the whole color that we put on there because it's so pretty. Okay, now that I kind of figured out what I wanted to do, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do it properly. I gotta go in with my top coat first because that is gonna be a sugared effect. We wanna go in with top coat, right? Right. All right, so we're gonna be going in with the matte top coat. and applying that over the entire nail. And we're popping her in the light. All right, now that we're nice and matte, we're gonna go in with our gold and outline the edges, hoping this was the correct route of going. Let me know if you guys think I should have done something different and what you would have done if you had these products chosen for you and had to create a set with it. And I actually think I want to do something a little bit different for the ring finger since that one already is our accent now. Okay, now we're gonna go in and sprinkle all the glitters. I'm gonna do these first before I go in with the ring finger just because I'm scared that I'm gonna mess these up. No mistakes were made. That's gonna be so hard to take off of the hand. I was trying to avoid that. Sometimes the hands just be twitching. We're good. All right, I'm gonna pop that in the light. This glitter is so pretty. Still gonna be a pain to take off of my practice hand. We're gonna start skinny. And then swirl. Yes. And then we're gonna go in again with our glitter. While I wait, I always try to clean up, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop, 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 scoop. Why is that magnetic? Someone explain that to me. What in the world? I've never seen a glitter do that. Pretend all that glitter isn't there. All right, so we're gonna be using the purple ones and then the blue. And then on this one, I think I'm gonna mix them because variety. Okay, so I have this little tool that I think might work. I'm gonna start with this one just because if it looks cute with just those, then I might not add some on the other ones. But I'm thinking a little cluster right here. So we'll start off with that. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of the gem gel right here to use that on this tool. And then try to hopefully pick these up. I'm actually gonna put some right here. Let's make our life a little bit easier. I'm gonna grab, oh, perfection. Then that deposits gel right there for our little, oh, I'm so smart. We're gonna be putting a little caviar bead right there. Now we killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Right there. We're gonna add a white one to see how well that contrasts. Totally looks a lot better. Boom. So cute, right? Make me feel good about my choices, you guys. And pick it up again with that little glob. Okay, so I took those off to see what it would look like. Honestly, think it looks cute like that. Like it's a nice little contrast. So I think I'm gonna leave it without the flowers on the ring finger. That just means I have to wipe it off because I do have a little bit of gel on there still. So I'm going to do that very quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. They changed colors. The little flowers changed colors. I was so confused. That pretty much concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. I was super excited to get this set done, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was slightly stressful at times, but overall I hope you guys learned a ton, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.